have to go down to mblock3 for laptops and desktops. Okay, the reason being that this is the only one that does extensions, and Otto DIY is the extension. So you can use it for the PCs, Windows, Macs, operating systems, the OXP of course, Chrome operating system, and Linux. The online create doesn't seem to work with the extension, so it'd be wise to just download. I have a Windows Web 10, so you can save that file. It's 122 megabytes. English is a general public license. You can read through, and you have a link. Accept agreement. Next. Create a desktop shortcut. Next. And then install. Okay, this is mblock3. It's the latest version 3.4.12, and it's still being updated, which is good. Now when you start, obviously you're seeing this. Looks very much like Scratch 2. What we need to do now is get into Arduino mode. And this is what you have. You have the blocks panel, you have your coding panel, and now you have the Arduino syntax panel. And down here is how the uploading is going. And we actually have it set in binary mode, unless you're asked to go into child mode. Just stay in binary. So to start off with, Arduino Nano board is what we use for Otto DIY, unless you have something different. The extension, now we go to manage extensions, and this is where you then download Otto. So at the moment there is a large amount of extensions, as you can see. To save yourself the trouble, why don't you just search for it, and then you can install it. I've already got it installed. Close this, and we're going to load the first moving. And we say open. Okay, so we'll replace whatever you have there now. Always Otto programs start with that beginning block. It's got like a little hat. You can also use control blocks, but we'll start with the beginning code. Now you see these blocks. These blocks show you where to put your pins for your left leg, which is the hip, and the right hip, and your foot, etc. As you can see, this is just for biped, the legs, but not the arms. Okay. Yeah, you got. If you want to put an LED matrix, these are the pins for that. Now these blocks would give you an impression that you could change these, highlight these and change, but they haven't been written in correctly yet, and will be updated in the future. So these are just for reference at the moment, and if you brought them out, say pop them in, you can actually see them here. Okay, but we don't need these. It's already in the code. So as long as you put the pins correctly, you should see this work. Now, at the moment we have a show mouth, but because we're starting with just the first Otto, the beginner's DIY Otto, which you can buy as a kit, we will remove that, and I will show you in a later tutorial how to add a matrix to the Otto DIY and Otto Plus with arms. Now we have repeats. Okay, these are like little loops, but they just repeat the designate 4 times and 5 times. I'm just going to shorten this sketch to just repeat 3 times for the move forward. And this you can change to another action, like move, walking, whatever. We'll stay with forward. In speed, you can go very fast, fast, normal, slow, very slow. At the moment, we're just going to leave it on normal. Moving size. Now, this cannot be changed at the moment. There's only one moving size of 25. Now, the next block is a play sound. So that's a little buzzer. And you can change to the different sounds he or she will make, or it. Now, again, we have another repeat block. I'm going to change that to 4 and leave move to swing a normal speed with that 25 action size, or the size. Here it is in the syntax. So you have initiation, which is a cap, and then you have this string which shows you repeat of 3. Autobot moves 1, which is forward for 1 second. That's the speed, and then the 25 is the actual size of that step. Now we have Autobot sing, and we got 7, which means super happy. The string that goes 4 times, and then Auto move is swing, which is 8 for 1 second, again for a step size of 25. And this loops now, but the loop or the repeat will go systematically or sequential, so it will first do the stepping for 3 steps, then it does the sing, and then it moves 4 times doing the swing, and that's it. So that's a good one for the first. Now we have connections. Here is the serial ports, and that's often with most laptops, you're going to have a lot of them turning up. So I memorize these, then I actually plug in my Otto, and he beats quite a bit. Then he's actually powered. He's got a thing I was sketching at the moment, so we connect to COM19, and that rapid 4 beats is the best way I can tell that he's connected correctly. So he's done, he's ready to go. So we're going to upload. So you get this, it grays out the background, but you can close this window and just see how the uploading is going. So it's setting up at the moment, and here we go, and there is this. Okay, so next we'll show you how that looks like on Otto. He's now been programmed with the first moving mblock sketch, and he has 4 AA batteries, standard AA batteries, 1.5 volts. That's his first walk, repeat, 3 times the swing. Okay, and there you go. That's a good one for your first lesson with your students.